Good midday, good midday, good midday, good mid of the it do be the mid of the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Listen, y'all, I can't do nothing but be crazy right now. God is a good God, awesome, mighty, and powerful. In the midst of it all, we are grateful for each and every one of you that is here with us on this great day. It's a great day. Um, as grandmama used to say, it's a great day. I guess I should have did the initials. Oh well, too bad. But we are just grateful that we are here with you today. So I get my water while it's taking a little bit and tell the Lord thank you that it is as well as it is. LaShawn, thank you for being here. Nancy Doe, bless your heart. Tom, you staying out of trouble? I'm sending the FBI out. Chaplain Hearns, how are you? Debbie Johnson, so glad that you are here. I got a prayer request. Jemison, bless you for being here. I'll tell you about it when I get everybody else on. I need y'all. I need y'all to pray. Nothing earth shattering. Nobody's sick. None of that. That's not what it is. Um, tribulation works patience. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, LaShawn. I'm trying. I'm trying to give us the best that I have to offer. What the Lord has. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Guess who just logged on? It is none other than Cora Jones. Now, let me tell you about Cora Jones, the one that God has brought a mighty long way. Today is her birthday. Sister Thomas, how you be? Yeah, today is her birthday. And so God has blessed her to see another year, of which we know you're in witness protection. Minister Sarah, bless your heart. Thank y'all so much for being here with us. Thank you, Iris, for letting us know that all is well. Yeah, today is Cora's birthday, and we pray that she has a wonderful day. Iris, bless you, dear, for being here with us. And so we're grateful to God. I know a couple of you have shared already, so please share, please share, please share, please share, please share. That would be wonderful. Carolyn, bless you. And so we're grateful to God for that. Everybody loves Cora. Yeah, Cora is good people. Valerie, she just good people. Now she might want to cut you every now and then, but she's still, she's still good people. Switchblade. Yeah, yeah, but it's still all good in the neighborhood. So we're grateful to God for her. Want to just give her a shout out. If I know it's your birthday, I'll give it a shout out. If I don't know it's your birthday, I can't help you. Okay, Denise, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. 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 Stephanie, good to have you here. Good to have you here. And so we're grateful to God for that. Okay. Listen, let me tell you what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying not to have a meltdown. My hot water tank has been out since Saturday. It's leaking. We have American Home Shield. Barbara, Timothy, Thea. We have American Home Shield. Lady Harrison purchased this, so if anything happens, it's covered. The gentleman shows up Wednesday. I couldn't be there because I had some appointments on Wednesday. And so, good midday, Faye. Uh, the gentleman says that the hot water tank needs to be replaced. but he couldn't turn something in because something wasn't connecting appropriately. And so he gets to the office and then does whatever. Um, and he says, "Oh, you can still, take a shower. All you have to do is just cut it on, cut the water on, and then cut it back off when you get done." So, unbeknownst, Linda, how are you? Unbeknownst to me, the water is still not hot because there's a safety mechanism in there because water is dripping down on the burner. And when that happens, it disengages. So that means the water is not as cold as it could be, but the water is cold. So I'm controlling my level of being perturbed. Vernice, I have called them this morning. I still have not received a phone call back. Um, I looked to see where it is, and they're talking about they're processing this. And it's at my house. And all of this stuff is going on while we have not had hot water since Saturday. Today is Thursday. It will be a week come Saturday. Now, here's my problem. Friday, I have the homegoing. Hey, Pamela, how are you? I have the homegoing celebration for Ricky. And then I'm on my way to Steubenville to preach in the Seven Last Words. Lady Harrison will be here for the homegoing celebration, and she's going. That's right. Be careful now, Ayana. She's going to get her new tires put on. So, and they don't work on Saturdays or Sundays. So, LMA dear, how are you? Okay. And so I'm to the point, Carletta, that I'm ready to go to Lowe's and just purchase a new hot water heater and install it myself. Now, the problem could be that American Home Shield may not honor the new water heater because it will not have been covered under their warranty. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm praying that, Valerie, that the Lord keeps my temperament under control, because I do understand it is hard to get good help now. It is hard to keep good help. It is difficult for things to be done. So believe me, I have a sensitivity to that. And those that are members of Union, hey, Kathy, Elder Pamela, bless you for what we have been tried by in trying to get Erica Forney. How are you? In trying to get stuff done. And so I just don't need any more triggers. Tribulation works patience, so I'm not trying to ask God for patience because I don't need no Iris. Hold my peace and the Lord will handle it. And so Lady Harrison is frustrated, can't wash clothes, can't wash dishes, unless we do it in cold water. Everything is cold water. And it's an amazing thing how cold the water is. And so I'm asking that you would pray that these people be expeditious. Hey, Mary, how are you, dear? And maybe they can get it fixed today. I'm praying. Miracles do happen. I know it's after 12 o'clock. The likelihood of it taking place is probably nil to none. But I'm still trusting God. And you never realize how much things are important until you don't have it. Okay? It is too long. It is too long without hot water. But I do understand. But even in the midst of my understanding, that's what we're doing. We're boiling water. That's the only way we can do what we need to do. We have to boil water. And so we went back to the Alabama, Mississippi roots before we had hot water tanks. Let me stop. Listen, Can I share something with you that I think is relatively important? Can I share something with you that I think is really, 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 really important for you to grasp? Can I share something with you that the enemy may have? It's not for everybody, but the enemy may have tried to infiltrate your life in such a way as to convince you that you're not worth much. Tamika, bless you for being here. And maybe throughout life, you've been trying to mimic or imitate other people. And what you fail to understand, and I need you to get this today, there is not, nor will there ever be, another you. Do you realize that you are fearfully and wonderfully made? Do you realize that irregardless of your skin tone and texture, irregardless of the positionings of your nose and your lips and all the other stuff that comes along with it, your eyes, irregardless of the opinions of other people, irregardless of what family members and loved ones have said, irregardless of what other people have tried to suggest or maybe infer of your shortcomings or insignificancies. You need to understand that God is so meticulous about your existence that he refuses to make another one. Even in the issue of identical twins, their DNAs are different, their retinas are different, their fingerprints are different. They may look the same. I'm talking about identicals because sometimes they're not identical, but identical twins still have their unique. That's how parents can tell the difference between the two of them. You always want it to be, you know what, Barbara, I'm not paying you no attention. And so, in the midst of this, you have to come to terms with that you don't need to be nobody else but you. Now, I'm not talking about dyeing of your hair or whitening of your teeth or straightening your hair or buying this or doing that or working out. Rhonda Fletcher, bless you for being here. Everybody wants to do a little something to make themselves look good. But here's what you have to understand. What you do because it's you, not because you thought you saw yourself in somebody else. Now, it's going to get deep here in just a second. Because a lot of people do a lot of things because they see it in somebody else. They see what they consider to be acceptable. They are y'all with me? Because I'm dealing in the realities. Because when you look in the mirror, you don't see the uniqueness of who you are because you've been tainted by the words of other people. You might not be skinny like them. You might not have certain characteristics that seem to be accepted in the norm. But what you have to understand is that you are custom made, custom built, and custom kept. Custom made, custom built, and custom kept. If you got big hips, that's because that's what God wanted you to have. If you got big whatever, I'm leaving all the rest of that alone. It's because that's what God, and what amazes me about mankind, and we are in this age now of augmenting body parts, folk getting bigger lips and bigger breasts and bigger behinds and all of this other kind of stuff, only because There's this mad movement now, and I can't figure this out. I can't wrap my mind around people who can't get these cosmetic surgeries done in the United States, so they go out of the country and they actually place their lives in the hands of someone who does not have the appropriate medical training so that they can have bigger breasts. That was the thing at one time. Everybody wanted bigger. Well, a lot of women wanted bigger breasts, and other people wanted bigger. The latest one now is bigger behinds. They want them things so huge that you can't even walk through the door without hitting the sides of it. It's just what is wrong with us? Hey, Rose, how are you? Rose Ross, bless you for being here. What's wrong with us that we are in this overwhelmingly competitive mode, that we're not happy with what we see? If God wanted them smaller or bigger or what, he would have created that. Okay, brothers, y'all know what we do. Hair fall out. What do? Um, we toupee it, we dye it, we do whatever. There's all of these other things, because when I look in the mirror, I'm just not happy with me. Not because I can't be, but it's because I've seen someone else who appears to be happy with the changes that they made. And maybe I can be happy too if I spend unnecessary money. Money I need to go on vacation, money I need to pay bills, money I need to do this. And I'm going to go and place myself in a position where I go under a surgeon's knife for no reason. Botox treatments, all of these things that are going on because I'm just not happy with me. I'm going to read something to you. And yes, it's superficial. I agree with that, Gina, but people do a lot of things because of deficits and lacks in their lives, because they don't recognize that their sufficiency is not in the appearance of other people, but in whom God says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 57, verse 2. Psalm 57, verse 2. Look what it says. I will cry to God Most High, to God who accomplishes all things for me. Let me tell you what God has done for you. I got 3 minutes. Let me tell you what God has done for you. I wish I had somebody. Let me tell you what God has done for you. When I cry to the Most High God, why? Because he accomplishes all things, get this, just for me. Let me tell you something about God. Let me tell you what he does. And I've said this on other occasions. He never gets blessings mixed up. He never makes a mistake in what he does because of who you are. When you look in the mirror, start being happy with what you look at, because you got to remember who created you. You got to remember whose image that you are created in. You got to remember that no matter what anybody else has said, you are who you are because this is who God wanted you to be. He fashioned you into what he considers to be beautiful, marvelous, handsome, and great. Oh my God. And see, what's wrong with us is we need other people to tell us we look good. We need other people to say that we're this, that, and the other. No, when I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror, and I know there's a difference between knowing that God has fearfully made you and wonderfully made you and being conceited. Conceit says, I'm the stuff, I'm the thing. No, God says, Marquette, that irregardless of whether you like the size of my nose or my lips, I'm somebody. Irregardless of whether my hair is nappy or curly, I'm somebody. Irregardless of my physical features, and I'm not saying that you can't exercise a little bit. I'm not saying that you can't take care of yourself. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to get you to catch, Elder Clay, and to realize that when I look at myself, I look at what God said is good and very good. Lord, have mercy. Now that don't mean that you can't comb your hair. That don't mean you can't brush your teeth. That don't mean that you can't wear some false eyelashes. That don't mean that you can't wear a good suit or a good outfit or a good dress or whatever the case may be. That's not what I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is I am not, that's right, I am not in competition with nobody over whom God says is good and very everything that God creates, he says, is good and very good. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Listen, listen. No snapshot tomorrow. We will be celebrating the life of Ricky Bowdry, who will be here. Calling hours are 10 to 11, celebration of life at 11 o'clock. So we're asking that you would keep that Bowdry family lifted in prayer. And then pray for us that we have safe travel down to Steubenville. We are going to be participating in the 7 Last Words down there. I'm trying to find out who's going to stream it so I can put it on my page for those of you that would like to watch, not because it's just me, but because the 7 Last Words is going to take place. And the Lord has opened the door for me to be able to share. So here's what I'm saying. No snapshot tomorrow. Pray for me that the Lord will give me utterance to share a word with the family, that God will sustain not only myself, but the other 6 preachers and pastors that will be sharing on tomorrow night, that God will bless us. And then pray that these people say something about my hot water tank. I love y'all so much. You make my day. You make life worth living because you want to live. Because in him you live, you move, and you have your being. Y'all have a blessed day in the Lord. I'll see you soon. May God bless you. May he keep you. Oh, that's right. Sunday is Resurrection Sunday. So guess what? I dare you to invite somebody to come to church. They're going to come anyway because it's Easter. Y'all know how we do. CME, Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter. They're going to be there. But guess what? And I'm going to say this. If you believe in the integrity of the ministry that God has given your church, bring somebody. You don't know what God might do. You don't know how God might save, deliver, or set free. I just needed to throw that in there. I got to go. Y'all be blessed. May God bless you. May he keep you is our prayer.